Alright guys, I'm back again with another episode of Super Mario Maker 2, as you guys may guess by now. We're about to start off episode number 7 of course, the series, as we're now going to tackle through all the custom levels of World 7 this time. So, without further ado, let's get into it. World 7, just like World 6 that we already encountered in the last episode, kind of goes through the same agenda as the last world, as this world contains, of course, the same exact gimmick as last time, where it's now been dubbed as the Sky World this time. And that's no different as we head over to World 7-1. It's your typical Sky level, though you'll need to complete this with a Lakitu Cloud in order to actually finish the level. In any case, let's get into it. Reach the goal on a Lakitu Cloud. World 7-2's gimmick should look familiar. This kind of goes through the same agenda as in 2 of World 6's levels, as you need to defeat a certain amount of enemies in order to complete the level. This is kind of the same agenda, but much harder. This will force you to defeat 60 Spinies in order to finish the level. So, you're gonna need it. So let's go. Reach the goal after defeating all 60 Spinies. World 7-3 is the last airship stage to take place during the day, and of course, just like the other 2 airship stages that I've already mentioned, also contains a boss. Though this time it's not actually Boo Boo that you face here, but instead, Bowser in a clown car, which is a big change for this particular world, but yeah, just so happens that this is the particular boss of the world, so let's get into it. Reach the goal after defeating Bowser. time. World 7's first tower again goes through the same agenda as in, of course, World 6's first tower. As yet again, this tower is a harder version of a previous tower, in this case, World 4's tower. Big Power Bowser Jr. is back better than ever, so yeah, goes through the same gimmick, you just have to go through it in a harder format now. So that being said, let's jump into it. Reach the goal after defeating Giant Para Bowser Jr. Alright, World 7-4 is one of the more difficult levels in the game that I've made, because this level forces you to complete it with a clown car, and is also the last level to contain different music in it, much similar to the last floor that I've already discussed in Worlds 1, 4, and 6. However, this one can be immediately a little difficult, because the way how you're supposed to beat it forces you to dodge a ton of obstacles, including the Angry Sun itself as well, so you better believe this level's gonna be tough. But anyway, let's get into it. Reach the goal in a junior clown car. Alright, welcome to World 7's Ghost House. Now, this is where the stages start to get a little bit more difficult from here in World 7. This Ghost House is a harder version of World 4's Ghost House, obviously. But the biggest hurdle in the stage is the obstacles. There are large amounts of boos in this stage, and I am not kidding when I'm saying that there's a large amount of boos. I mean legit seriously that there's a huge amount of boos. The goal in this stage is to beat 3 Goombas, not 3 Goombrats. But essentially, you're going to have to be a little careful in order to find these 3 Goombas. Because, I'm gonna warn you, they can be tough to actually collect their keys. But anyway, let's get into it. Reach the goal after defeating 3 Goombas. Oh man, bro, that last stage was frustrating. I kept dying multiple times over and over again. Anyway, time to head over to World 7-5 now, which is kind of similar to another level that we encountered in World 6 last time. This is a nighttime stage that isn't really a hard version of anything, but it's basically, you know, its own nighttime stage that has its own unique difficulties. So, no exception can be made here. So let's get into it. Reach the goal after defeating all 11 Munchers. Alright, onwards we go to World 7's second tower. This kind of goes through the same agenda as World 6's second tower, as yet again, Boom Boom Surge is your main mini-boss here. However, unlike the last tower that we've gone through, this one actually contains a little bit of a puzzle, as you need to collect a couple of keys to get to the boss room door. And then Boom Boom will have a couple of fire bars besides fire burners. And instead of the Blitz Hurt shooting Hammer Brothers, they now shoot Sledge Brothers, making this far more difficult than what it was previously. So be prepared for a challenge. Anyway, let's get into it. Reach the goal after defeating Boom Boom. On to World 7-6, which yet again goes through the same exact agenda as the last couple levels we went through, which of course again contains a mini game gimmick. You have to defeat 80 of these enemies in order to finish up the level, so let's get into it. Reach the goal after defeating all 80 Monty Moles. Okay, World 7-7 kind of follows through the same agenda as World 6-3, as this one takes place at night again and is a harder version of World 6-3. Although, this level is admittedly a little bit more crazy than the last one, so let's get into it. Reach the goal after defeating Giant Para Boom Boom. Alright, welcome to World 7-8. This is an incredibly hard version of World 7-4, and it's shaping no secret as to why. You're forced to complete this level with a Fire Junior Clown Car because there are a ton of bullets throughout the level, and I ain't kidding when I'm saying that you have to also beat this one too without taking damage, and of course, yeah, you better be on your feet for this one. So, let's get to it. Reach the goal without taking damage. Alright, welcome to the last level to wrap World 7 up, World 7's Castle. This of course contains Big Parawiggler and Big Paraspiny as your mini-bosses, or as your bosses, similar to that of the last world. Yeah, this world don't play, so let's go ahead and finish World 7 up. Reach the goal while holding a P-switch.
Alright guys, that's about all the levels I have to cover for this world.
Holy cow, those levels were very difficult to deal with.
But believe me, if you think that world was bad enough, wait until we get to World 8. That's where the real trouble comes into play. But regardless of that, I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys next time when I come back, of course, for the next episode to tackle through the last custom world to wrap this up. And I'm not sure yet if I want to go through Super Mario 3D World's custom levels, but I'll think about it, okay? Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So until next time, bye.